I think the easiest way to visualize it is with a case that's not that common, but I mean, I
Okay.
think it'll make the most sense as a launch point, and that's Parkinson's disease.
Okay.
So, Parkinson's is on the rise. It's primarily a disease that afflicts older adults, and we're living longer. And many Parkinson's patients can't walk. They freeze while they're walking, or they can't get started. And this is because the circuits in the brain that synchronize their gait or get their gait going, you need to have a steady gait so you don't fall over.
Sure. Sure.
Those circuits degrade due to the disease.
Okay.
The neurons actually die out. And fortunately, the brain has a lot of redundant and overlapping circuits. And if you play music to a Parkinson's patient, other circuits in the brain will start firing in synchrony with the tempo of the music. And that will help them to jumpstart their walking. And they won't freeze, and they'll walk with a steady gait, not only while the music's playing, but for some time after it stopped playing, because this neural synchrony has provided that entrainment that they need.
Wow. So music really can be not a cure for Parkinson's, but a treatment for it,
exactly.
perhaps. Yeah.
And there are other examples that,
Wow.
like chronic pain. We find my lab was the first to show that when you listen to music you like, your brain releases its own opioids. So what do we do when we're in terrible pain? We take opioids in a pill, and your brain is making them at least some of the time. And so why not use those?
Huh. Again, this all makes sense. I think at some
Don't
level.
tell the Sacklers.
Well, the Sacklers kind of have their own set of problems right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That makes sense. I mean, music is a mood lifter. Music is and of course, I don't want to gloss over something that you said. Music that you like as a mood lifter. Music that you like releases those opioids. Music that you don't like, I assume, would release things that make you potentially feel agitated or something along those lines. Is that right?
You're exactly right. So cortisol is the stress hormone, and it's released historically when a tiger comes attacking you, or there's an avalanche, or somebody comes at you with a spear. But now we have cortisol released when our boss yells at us, or we get cut off in traffic, or when we are forced to listen to music we don't like. And that's what led Manuel Noriega to leave his compound. You remember?
Yes.
The U.S. military played him Van Halen music at 120 decibels, and nothing else worked. Shutting off the water, not allowing any people to go in or out, cutting off their food, the heat, nothing else worked except unwanted music.
So it might be apt to say everybody wants some except Manuel Noriega.